More than 20 years after the original Gladiator, the sequel is happening. Here is everything we know about Gladiator 2's release, cast, and story. Gladiator 2, which has been in various stages of preparation for 20 years following the box office and Oscar triumph of the first Gladiator, will eventually be released in 2024. However, it will be considerably different from the Russell Crowe film from 2000. The Gladiator sequel is officially in production, despite several story concepts shifting and ups and downs along the way. In 2000, the first Gladiator broke box office records, earning over $500 million globally. It was well received by both reviewers and fans, earning 12 Oscar nominations and winning major honors for Best Picture and Russell Crowe's Best Actor category. Gladiator 2 has been in the works since the enormous success of the first movie, and Ridley Scott will be directing the film once more. The film has gone through several drafts and creative teams. Nick Cave was originally attached to create a screenplay that envisioned Russell Crowe's Maximus returning in a reincarnated form and embarking on a fanciful adventure through historical periods in an attempt to find his wife and son. Fortunately, things have shifted, and the new Gladiator 2 storyline will adhere to a superior script by David Scarpa, which Paramount acquired. Gladiator 2 will now commence filming as announced by Ridley Scott on November 14, 2023, following the conclusion of the SAG-AFTRA strike. According to Scott, filming is supposedly around half done. In an interview with Deadline, he said, "We filmed approximately 90 minutes, so that's at least finished. It's basically just cleaning up the sets that are already erected. I still have 90 minutes left." Gladiator 2 is official. However, the version scheduled for release in 2024 wasn't decided upon until 2021. In 2001, director Ridley Scott proposed a Gladiator sequel for the very first time. Since then, several iterations of the idea have been close to going into production, one of which Chris Hemsworth would have co-produced. After working together on Napoleon, David Scarpa and Ridley Scott announced in November 2021 that they would be writing Gladiator 2. The film will be released in theaters in 2024, but Paramount had previously given the production the go-ahead in 2018. When is Gladiator 2 coming out? The Friday, November 22, 2024 release date of Gladiator 2 is set. Gladiator 2 will probably receive a full theatrical release, given the glorious spectacle of the previous picture. Ridley Scott productions are best experienced in theaters, especially when they are historical epics like the Gladiator sequel. The Gladiator sequel is probably going to play in theaters for a while before being made available on streaming services. Considering that Paramount acquired the movie, viewers can anticipate that following Gladiator 2's theatrical release, they will want to check out the streaming service Paramount Plus. Who is starring in Gladiator 2? Gladiator 2's cast is rapidly growing because so many well-known stars are involved. Oscar-nominated actor Paul Mescal, after Son, will play the title character of Lucius in the sequel to Gladiator. In the film Gladiator, Lucius is the nephew of the evil Roman Emperor Commodus and the son of the Roman Empress Lucilla. Spencer Treat Clark performed the part in the first movie, but Mescal will be assuming it. In Gladiator 2, Fred Hitchinger portrays Emperor Geta, who was initially supposed to be played by Barry Keoghan. Real-life Roman Emperor Geta governed from 198 to 211. It's unclear if Geta has what it takes to be the villain who takes Commodus' place given his past. But Gladiator 2 might try to alter historical events to suit its story. Joseph Quinn, star of Stranger Things, is another new actor joining the Gladiator 2 cast. He'll be playing Emperor Caracalla. Other Gladiator survivors will also be included in the cast of Gladiator 2. Jimon Honsu will make a reappearance as Juba, a former gladiator, and Connie Nielsen as Lucilla, Lucius's mother. Additionally, Derek Jacobi will make a comeback in the role of Roman Senate member Gracchus. Numerous actors have also been cast in parts that have not yet been revealed. Pedro Pascal is another well-known cast member in Gladiator 2, yet he also plays an unidentified part. Several performers including May Calamaui, Leo Raz, Peter Mensah, and Matt Lucas have joined the cast in unspecified roles. Denzel Washington has been one of the Gladiator 2 cast members who has received the most attention. In an interview with Total Film magazine, director Ridley Scott revealed a number of important insights regarding Denzel Washington's character in Gladiator 2. As for Denzel's character, there were businesses of gladiators who could indeed earn their freedom if they stayed alive. That was the deal. So we went right into that in depth. Where did he come from? How was he taken? Scott explained. When discussing Denzel Washington's Gladiator 2 character, he was branded with marks and registered with a brand on his chest as an enslaved person. So that's how he comes into the story. He's a rich guy who's still carrying a grudge. Gladiator 2 will not include Russell Crowe returning. It makes perfect sense that Maximus isn't featured because he died at the end of the first Gladiator, and his return would be a major leap-the-shark moment. Many, nevertheless, had hoped that Crowe would revive the iconic character, and in an interview with the Ryan to Brady show, Crowe even said that he was a little envious of newcomer Mescal's chance to play the lead role in a historical drama. In any case, Crowe praised Scott's directing for the follow-up as a very smart idea and wished Mescal the best. I'm sure at some point in time they'll want to ask me about something, but they haven't brought anything up in a while. It's an extension of the narrative, but it is long beyond Maximus's passing, so it doesn't really involve me at all. I hear that young fellow Paul is a good dude, and I wish him the best of luck with it. I think they're picking the story up from a young Lucius stepping into the role of Emperor. I think that's a very smart idea within the world of the film that we created. What will happen in the Gladiator sequel? The Gladiator 2 narrative will pick up more than 20 years after the events of the first movie, following a mature Lucius as he assumes Maximus's legacy. As the son of Lucilla, Lucius witnessed the events of Maximus's story firsthand in Gladiator. But instead of taking the throne as Caesar, as was his birthright, he was impressed by Maximus's bravery and selflessness and pledged to continue his legacy. Is there a trailer for Gladiator 2? There is currently no trailer for Gladiator 2, but as the picture is now in production and scheduled for release in 2024, a Gladiator 2 teaser is probably going to surface that year. Few movies have achieved the enormous commercial and critical success of Ridley Scott's epic historical drama Gladiator. As he thought, the genre of movies about Roman warriors had peaked with titles like Spartacus and Ben-Hur. Along came Ridley Scott with a cutting-edge action film that redefined production design and included cutting-edge special effects. Gladiator had a strong and captivating tale as if the technical aspects alone weren't enough to leave their mark on the cinematic history. As most people are undoubtedly aware, the film Gladiator narrates the historically fabricated tale of Maximus, played by Russell Crowe, a Roman general who is overthrown in a coup by Commodus, played by Joaquin Phoenix, the son of Caesar Marcus Aurelius. Maximus loses his position and is forced to work as an enslaved person in Rome's gladiatorial arenas. All the while, Commodus has Maximus's wife and kid executed. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, don't forget to hit that like button below. And if you want to stay updated with more great content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the red button and ringing that notification bell so you never miss any future content from us. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching!